So this is the clear case that I use for my GoPro right here. This is an aftermarket right here. You put the GoPro in there and you just latch the back. I'll show you. I'm gonna use one GoPro to film this and another one to go underwater with in the case. Here's my second GoPro. So these are these Chinese little mini tripods you can get right here. They're like $5-6 each, free shipping. They're really nice. I bought 3 of them. There's right here. And what's nice is the GoPro's hot, so if you put it on anything icy and it's got any slant, it'll slide right off. It'll melt through ice and fall in the water, you name it. So I found it so much easier to do that. And a lot of times, like I try to do wave splashing on the lens and stuff like that. And if you just take a little GoPro and you set it on the beach, it'll knock it over a lot. Where these, you can spread them out real wide like this, and you can crunch it down flat like that, and it doesn't happen anymore. So get them, you can get them cheap, you can get them different sizes. I've got 2 large and 2 medium and 1 large over there. There's my Doca-Pole. Here's a 10-foot telescoping pole I have. These are my different tripods. I only brought my one camera today. So here's the ice auger that Neff was asking about right here. And that little scoop over there is to get rid of the ice after I've drilled the hole. You know, you can reach down there with your hand, but your fingers are cold, so that's just easier to do it. That's Daisy's water bowl frozen. So these come with a protective cover because it's sharp on the end. So you're not tearing a hole in the seat of your car when it's, you know, going around. This is the auger. These are about $60. I'll show you when I get out there. So I will put this camera on this tripod right now. This is, excuse me, I am a trained professional. Do not try this without military training. I put this on this little tripod like here. I've got it set in on wide view. All right. So I will put this out here now. Well, no, actually what I'll do is I'll put my other GoPro in the case. Show you how. I've already got these, I have to start out with, of course, fresh batteries every day. And I make sure this, even if water came in here, it wouldn't really be the end of the world because it's waterproof anyway. Like I said earlier, I don't like the idea of getting that scummy shit on there. So here is the GoPro in the plastic case. Right here. See, I got it all latched, and then I screw it on the bottom of the Doca-Pole. So I'm going to put this out there now. It's a 6-inch diameter on the hole drilling auger. There's my auger. See, it's like corkscrewing right there. So I'm going to walk out here, down here, and I'm going to let you see this. People like underwater. I like it too. I thought more people like this on YouTube, but I guess not. It's alright though. I know when I do all these outdoor things, not many people are going to watch. So I'll come out here about here, like this. And I will put this here. Now when you're using wide view, if it's not really level, it really accents it because it's a super wide view. So I'm going to put this like right there, like that. Here's the auger, right here. It's a little longer than normal. Here's hole 1. Harder than it was last year. Hole 2. Hole 3. Whoops. And I'll do a couple deeper ones. Hear that ice crack? Four. Five. Six. So I drilled 6 holes right here. And I use this to I don't normally do this, by the way. I just stick the camera down there because unless it's really cold and it's icing up quick. But got about 8 inches of ice, I think. Pretty good, really. There's 6 holes. So here's the here's my other GoPro on my Doca-Pole. You can see the fitting there. Clear camera. Make sure you check all your fittings, of course. Now I'm using plastic fittings. I wouldn't recommend that. I'd have a metal case and I'd use all metal that would connect everything to the top of the GoPro attachment, to the Doca-Pole attachment. Metal. You know, plastic gets brittle, and if you banged a rock, or like if I'm jamming it down and it's shallower than I thought, there's a chance I could snap the GoPro off because I'm using cheap plastic fittings, but I'm not going to go that deep. It's a slight risk, not a big one, but you're better off getting metal everything. Of course, it's more durable. So I'm not going to extend this at all. I couldn't get it to go all the way down yesterday after I was in Taos, and all it takes is a few grains of sand to keep it, or it can freeze. These are these yellow levers that you use to tighten and loosen the tension on the pole to extend it. And I tell people carry a Phillips screwdriver because they need to be calibrated all the time, or the pole will end up coming off the end, or you won't be able to collapse it. And it's just a simple adjustment. So Doca-Pole, GoPro, and then I should be able to see here like this. Now what I do is I start my GoPro, I make sure it's recording before it's on the right setting, and I hit record. It's easy to edit it out, and the reason I do that is because these GoPros are finicky. And when you first start out, it's like you're clicking it and you know that it's recording. Then you get back and everything's upside down, or it's photo instead of video, or some bullshit like that. So I'll show you on this one. you make sure that it's the right setting, and then you click record, and you make sure it's recording on the setting that you want. If it's not, just start all over again. I've had it all set up, clicked it, you hear the beep, you come back later and the goddamn thing was on photo instead of video. You didn't get shit. So make sure it's recording on the mode you want before you do whatever you're going to do, whether it's below the ice or not. So I've got mine upside down. You hear the beep, it's on. Now I look on here to make sure what mode it's on. And it's on. Cinematic 4K 60Y, which I'm fine with. So I will hit the record button. Hear that beep? So I'm going to look on here now, and it is recording. I've got 7 seconds of the setting that I know that I want. So I will hold it here, put my gloves back on. Hey bird! And show you here on the back side, I don't know if you can see it, it's definitely recording on the setting that I want. So I will walk over here, like this. To the first hole. See, now I just heard it beep. Something's wrong with it. Something just went wrong with this. Why? Who knows? It turned off. Turned it on again. It's recording. I'm going to double check it. It's on the right setting. See, it turned off before I put it under the water. Why? Who knows? Turned off again. See, there's something wrong with this. That camera turned off again. So what I'm going to do is switch batteries. Whether that'll help or not, who knows. But see what I mean about these finicky little cameras? I'm gonna go switch batteries. Piece of shit. See what I mean about these? I've reformatted the card and I'm using another battery, but see what I mean about these things being finicky? I got a new battery and I reformatted the card. And let's hope for the best. See, this didn't do this yesterday. Why this stuff happens with these, I don't know. So down the hatch we go. So far I hear no beep. I'll keep this one. Kind of shallow because it's catching. So I will hold this here, and that way I can hold it better. Thing's latched on here, right? So I want to make sure it's recording, right? It is. You?